Hey everybody, Seven here, and thank you so much for joining me in the Oxbow. And yes, I just saw that Dynasty minus 1,000 again. What? I swear it's like every season I'm just losing 1,000 Dynasty for no reason. We have nothing going on. I don't understand. I honestly just, I don't get it. Although, truth be told, I know the last two episodes, the last two seasons, we didn't, well, have anything story related going on. The only thing we had was go finish up the fish. And I know I said, oh, let's devote some time to the town. It honestly feels like the last two seasons we didn't really do much for the town. So I was seeing a couple of comments. Some people were like, oh, I still don't have a tavern and I still don't have this and that. People are talking about their own towns. I really feel like, okay, let's actually push into this town.
How is life treating you?
Wait, pay off my debt. Oh my god. Is that why we were losing 1,000 every season? Listen, that was not my fault. That was a hiccup, man. That was like, I don't know if it was the timing of when we installed this guy or what just happened, but no. Okay. Because the thing is, it didn't even pop up with, you know, oh, you failed to pay your taxes, go repay it, because I did. It simultaneously paid and failed to pay. It was like Schrodinger's taxes for a second there. And, you know, I think I did actually mention this in the last episode. I'm kind of thinking we're not really going to get quests until spring anyway. Like, it just seems fitting for the game that, okay, we installed a new Castellan. It's going to give you a year of peace and tranquility existed throughout the realm. And then, yeah, I'm thinking all hell's going to break loose next season. But in the interim, we need XP, we need tech, but I'm also thinking there's a lot of stuff that we could probably get going after here. Granted, a lot of it is probably going to be beneficial more for the spring itself, because I know I said, oh, we're not going to mess with the tailor. No, we really should, because if I really have neglected this town, which I have, then we should probably get, well, we should probably get the standard complement of everything. We should be able to make a tavern. We should be able to make, you know, orchards. We should be able to not just sustain this town, but really thrive and prosper this town. All right, so we got all our traps up and running here. I have not caught a single person washing their laundry. I guess I just live with a town full of degenerates. All right, so we've definitely got a lot of limestone that still needs doing. I thought I was much further along than I currently am. Now we should be done with everybody's rugs and everybody's ceilings. Yeah, farm workers.
Just a little
Take your time, guys. It's winter. We have capacity for 4 here. We still don't have the people up yet. You know, we certainly have the housing for it. That's for certain. But we're also going to need more. We need more space here, and I'm pretty sure that this is just going to absolutely pigeonhole any kind of sizable farm. Wait, what do you mean we're out of firewood? Also, oh my god, we're producing way too many logs. Okay, I'm certain we're overproducing on firewood right now, but that's fine. I just can't believe that we actually flagged for firewood finally. I also don't think we're looking good on the weight, like even with having 0 excess firewood. What do you mean it's going up, not down? Also, 1,500 at 2 grand, it's not good, but it's tolerable, I suppose. What? Go down, not up. Are you absolutely serious right now? Alright, you know what? Change of plan. Here, you do that. We'll get you back into here. No, there we go. Okay, if that doesn't fix it, I don't know what will. I'm sure this can be fine. We're not putting 2 frickin' lumberjacks. I'm just gonna have a catastrophic weight problem once There we go. Thank you. And I'm sure it's now overcorrected again anyway. I was going to get to construction, but I just realized that we're still armed to the teeth. We definitely don't need that. So I guess first things first, I saw at least 120 some odd limestone in there. That should probably be job number 1. Just because that firewood icon is going to annoy the hell out of me. Alright, so now that we've maxed out the amount of carry weight we can have, let's go get a hammer, get a whole ton of limestone. You know what? Maybe we should move some people in this season as well. We're getting an awful lot of 5s. I was noticing that last season. We're getting a good chunk of 5s here, especially in the extraction, and wouldn't be bad to ideally get some of those really nice female extraction people. You know, if they're going to have kids, have them do it while we don't have the mine, so that way when we do get the mine, they can get back to work. Hopefully. Alrighty, well, you know the drill. We'll get insulating, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, and that is going to just about do it for the limestone. Firewood is somehow still flagging. I don't get it. What? What? Okay, holy crap, okay. All three of your hunters too, like... What is going on with you guys today? What? All of them hunters? What? Guys. Oh, that guy. Oh man, it looked like he turned to even stare at me for a sec. That was unsettling. Okay. Too much dilly-dally. Anyway, we need field. See, when I laid this all out, I wasn't really planning on doing much more than just the grain necessity things here. Like, I probably did not plan that well at all. All right, let's just see what the best we can do here is. And just how bad of a rock situation we're going to hit. All right, is that because of tree or is that because of rock? All right, well, we got rid of a couple of trees. I'm so hoping. Okay. All right. Looking promising. How far? Oh, what did we hit? We hit rocks, didn't we? Also, the firewood is tentatively fixed, not like fixed. Oh, nuts. Okay. Wait, why? I'm confused. Well, I'm not 100% certain how we want to do this. I could actually try for a 16 by 4, and it would still be within the confines of, you know, not being too far away from them to work. That might actually be an option. Now, the gamble with every time you do this is you never know. You know, oh, is it trees that are blocking, or is it, you know, terrain that's blocking? So unfortunately, you might end up just kind of shooting yourself in the foot with cutting down all these really cool trees that add to the aesthetic and add to just the appearance of the village, not to mention photo ops. And you're trying to put down a farm field that you also really want and really need. We're actually going to get the full 4. Yeah, and then we're hitting rocks over there. All right, so that should probably be more than enough than we'll ever need for flax. All right, so we got our field 2 here. We'll just... And there's that. No sweat. Now, as for anything orchard... Yeesh. I mean, yeah, that is a considerable time away. If I had planned better, it would have gone right here pretty well. I'll bet we could probably put it on the back 40 here and still not have it be, you know, flagged for too far away. We could also do one here, tear down the clothesline. The orchards they're wider than the fields, So I'm thinking I should probably be able to get a max distance 2 wide here, but that's kind of not really a pressing matter. I mean, we can't even plant the flax. We're just going to have to wait for these guys to hoe and fertilize and blah, blah, blah. Probably tomorrow. They might be a little bit bugged right now. Oh, no, somebody's going out to do it. All right, so one of these going to hoe and one of these going to fertilize. Kill her. Well, never mind. Nobody's going to do jack. Alrighty, well, I suppose if everybody's going to bed, we'll take this opportunity to get the seasonal mine out of the way early. Although, why isn't anybody washing stuff? All right, we're going to toss more. We're going to toss more decorations around too. Maybe we'll get up some of those archery targets for our hunters to shoot at. Maybe get some of the workstations. I want to see the ones that they're actively going to use. All right, so we'll head out to the mine, do our little echo, do our little transition. They did it again. Huh. All right, come on. Come here, pup. Come here. Come here, pup. Let me pick your brain. Damn it. All right, just the one. Oh, come on. I saw 2 of you in there. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. You picked on the wrong guy. Listen, pal, if you want to pick a fight, we can go. Are you done? Listen, if you're not done... Oh. Alright. You picked the wrong mine. This poor little guy. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Alright, I'm done. I promise, I'm done. Although, man, it's a good chunk of leather and meat. We'll see how heavy we get. Maybe I'll make a stone knife and maybe I'll pick this all up. But for right now, let's get the tin, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Now, I know I could have just easily cut the entire thing out, put some kind of transition, you know, maybe at the dock or at the storage shed or something like that. But the thing is, I'm not going to be editing Planet Crafter much at all in the foreseeable future, so my excuses for being able to mess around with voice editing and altering, they're going to be pretty limited for the time, so yeah, I'll take it where I can get it. We're not like bad overweight. Alright, fine. I mean, it is at the very least... Wait, young doe? I don't think I've seen that before. Young stag. Now, wait a minute. Is that some kind of event? Like, did I happen across this? Well, now I am confused. Because when I first saw it, I just sort of attributed it to, you know, oh, the wolves wandered in. You know, they got beyond their spawn distance and then just happened to bump into a deer or something. I wonder if that's not the case. I wonder if it's an event that can sometimes trigger to, you know, oh, you're going to need to be prepared. Sometimes there's going to be wolves now. All right, we are crazy heavy now, so I'll just see you guys back at town. All right, let's get everything all put away here. We'll check traps. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a... Wow. Okay. Okay, this is good. We definitely have a ton of smelting to do. We'll check the traps. Probably give another once-over to see if anybody doesn't have rugs, doesn't have Himley stuff. I'm reasonably certain that... I really wish that you guys would stop doing that. I don't like that. Hey, listen, you're the Night Watch. You gonna do something about... Okay, they're like the Weeping Angels. Just don't look away, and they can't move. Okay, run. Anyway, we'll put away everything, smelt everything, get all of that taken care of. We'll grab up all the traps, get any hunting XP that we can get. So we just had to use copper bars. I did not realize just what an extreme difference that level 7 guy was making. All right, well, let's smelt it up and Maybe I'll see you guys in the morning this time? I always say, oh, I'll see you in the morning, but that doesn't always work out. Alrighty, well, we're definitely going to have a pretty good stockpile of bronze, but unfortunately not really a whole lot to do with it. You know, I've been so gung-ho and so focused, really just narrow-minded focused on getting the excavation and the building technology. I didn't really realize, oh, wait, you can't do anything with the resources that you're about to get. Also, we're getting heavy. Why are we getting heavy? Oh, man, really? I am so looking forward to that not being an issue anymore. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Now this is actually a pretty okay problem to have. Oh boy. Yeah, we need those agricultural people. We need them kind of now-ish. Okay, so by my count, we just need 2 female farmers then, right? No sweat. Let's just go get 2 female farmers. Lady, I don't even know where you live. Like, when did that start? Oh, crap. Right, this part too. Well, I suppose we could probably gimmick a little bit of production technology here as well. We probably have a oh my, yeah. All right, one more transition. I'm suddenly realizing we needed much more production technology than I originally thought. That's fine. We'll get it. Alrighty, well, there's a good bit of a production boost. So, a horrifying thought occurred to me while I was cooking all that stuff. So, I kept noticing minus 1,000, minus 1,000, minus 1,000. That's gone on for a couple of seasons. I don't know. Alright, 13 grand. Alright, we've done a lot of very large storyline progression stuff. So our Dynasty intake versus our Dynasty loss from all that stuff, we probably profited. We probably profited fairly well. I don't think this is deep enough to take a bath. So we really have not recruited hardly anybody in what, like 2 years at least? We probably do have buffer room to recruit. I mean, obviously, I would say 2 people, the 2 farmers that we want, should be no sweat. But we should actually be able to recruit, I assume, a fair amount, even though we have, you know, been a bit lax with our Dynasty intake. But the other thing that was occurring to me while I was over there just staring at grilling meat, I wonder if having not paid taxes was somehow jacking up the quest progression. Like, oh, if you have a backlog somehow where you still owe money, if maybe that would somehow not allow the progression of whatever's supposed to go across the street here. I don't know. You know what? We really don't need farming technology, but we could use the weight reduction right now. And these are another 2 to 1. You know, a lot of things like converting logs to planks is a 2 to 1, and converting ore into the ingots into the bars there, it's a 2 to 1. And any of those that are a 2 to 1, they do come with a weight reduction. So, oh geez, minute 12 really. I'll see in a sec. You know what? My weight did not even wobble. I have a sinking suspicion that they may have either altered or fixed that. Time was, when you chopped 1 log into 2 planks, the 2 planks was less weight than the log was. So you effectively could reduce your weight. It also used to be the case where 2 manure into 1 fertilizer would reduce the weight as well. Now it seems like just the mining does that. What? I just checked the menu. Why are the kitchens always broken? It's always the kitchens. Like, they're just constantly broken. All right, let's get all this fixed up. Wow, these are actually really damaged. I don't remember the kitchens being this fragile. Okay, so now that weird tax glitch hiccup thing is taken care of, man, so nothing in the journal for 3 seasons in a row, and we've got multiple coincidental things going on. We had the tax hiccup, which was continuously losing us Dynasty. We placed the Castellan in charge in September, in spring. So it could be you need to wait an entire year for it to go around. But also because we installed the Castellan in spring, maybe because the game calculates so many things as starting, like spring starts the year for this game. Spring starts the game. So maybe there's issues of, there's concurrent issues going on simultaneously that any number of which could have caused us to not get a quest for such a duration. And I would also expect that we're probably going to get something now this spring, whether that's due to I finally got that tax glitch taken care of, or it just being spring, or our new Castellan friend has been in power for a full year. I have no idea on that one, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of used to explaining game mechanics in this game, and that's a weird hiccup that I don't think I've seen before. Or maybe it simply wasn't a hiccup. Maybe it was designed to not, give you anything for a couple seasons. This entire map and this entire story is so much more story-driven than the Valley is, that maybe they deliberately said, okay, we know the player is going to, just ransack and beeline the quest line. Maybe we pace it out a little, and then, oh, hey, did you forget that you have a town, and you have people that you're supposed to be taking care of, and you have a tech tree that you're supposed to be climbing? So, yeah, lots of moving parts on that one. All right, so let's get all of our traps put back together. And then, okay, that's not something I was expecting. And the thing is, we have crazy money for the Oxbow. We don't have really crazy money for the Valley, which is funny that it does definitely seem like money just goes further here. I swear, I feel like I've just spent less, if that makes any sense. So yeah, we've definitely got crazy money for the Oxbow. We can fast travel anywhere we want. We can pay any amount of Wagoneer fees, pretty much go anywhere, anytime. But as we're about to do this recruiting spree, which reminds me, I know I was off balance. What were we off balance by? We were definitely off balance by 2 female agricultural, and we were also off balance on extraction. Okay, so mission of the day, minimum 2 female extraction, 2 female farm.
We all had
Yes.
green diamonds above our heads, and we were talking
Green.
gibberish.
Oh, the 4th wall breaks are so cool. Hunt. No. Level 3 farm. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Level 3 production, very tempting. Again, level 3 production, very tempting. Oh, and you're male and female as well. We've got jobs for you guys. All right, I am going to take you guys.
How are you?
Oh, it's you again.
Hi.
So long.
That's not what I meant.
How can I help you?
There we go. We'll throw you guys in houses first. I'm not gonna worry about throwing you into a job just yet. Because the thing is, yeah, we're out for 4. Well, we were out for 4 people, but we have 5 houses or 6 houses. Yeah, so we easily have this 4 extra that we need for 4 female.
All right, then. Keep
Yeah.
your secrets.
All 4 female. 4 female, or 2 female agriculture, 2 female extraction. We'll be nice and balanced up. Not super concerned about the lack of jobs for those guys just yet. We're still having a strange wood hiccup. Now, actually, you know what? No, we will do that. You guys are going to get absolutely trash XP because I'm going to dummy this down real bad, but you'll be getting something. You'll also be getting happy because you'll have a job. Everybody likes to have a job. And then, wait, we don't want that. We want, yeah, all year. Here, do that, do that. And let's get just, actually, hang on, how many is that? Oh, right, so it's times 5. Just set it to 1. Because, that way our storage shed will be ever so slightly decreasing. yeah, the food storage will be increasing because now all those cooks that have all those extra bowls, they can just crank away. And the water gatherer can just crank on extra buckets of water that are completely unnecessary. So yeah, food storage is going to be one to monitor, but resource storage, not so much. Also, it means that I can throw some of that crap back inside and it'll actually get used. All right, also, we need to run to Piastovia real quick because we have so much frickin' meat on us right now that I couldn't even carry 50 logs. And I'm planning quite the hunting expedition, at least one. So we can afford to fast travel anywhere we want. There's one that we're not going to. So I'm going to make one actual on-foot trip to a town. Everything else will probably fast travel to. That's going to likely take up the entirety of day 2. And then day 3, I mean, I know the last 2 seasons I said, oh, we'll focus on the town, we'll focus on the town. I feel like the last 2 seasons I kind of did a bit of a crap job. Like, what'd we get? We got a little insulation put up. And I think I finally finished decorating all the houses. Aside from that, it doesn't really feel like a lot got done. You're not an actual... No, you're not. You are. Hi.
How have you been?
Yeah, we just take all of my meat, lady.
I have a good day.
All right, 15 pounds out of 80 is a whole lot better than, what was I, like 50, 55, something crazy like that? Sheesh. All right, now we begin our pursuit for Ladies' Night. 2 extraction, 2 farmers. And the reason I'm doing only the one on foot, to be perfectly honest, it's the only lead I've got. Alwyn's out there somewhere. And the only even tangible, plausible, remote lead that I've got right now is he was found on the road to Skokie. I'm sure it's probably an RNG thing, and I'm sure that, you know, if I devoted the entire season to walking the roads again, you know, that would likely increase my chances of finding him. I don't know. He could be a scripted event, like randomized for seasons, but... Wait a minute. Oh. Because the thing is, like, what the person said was Skokie to the left, which didn't really make a whole lot of sense because Skokie's to the right, leaving my town. But okay, maybe that's the road that they meant. But anyway, this is the only lead that we've got. So I'm gonna head out here. We're just gonna shoot everything that moves and comes our way. Get as many points as we can. Cross our fingers that we find. That really looked like a kill. Cross our fingers that we find Alwyn, and also cross our fingers that we've got good towns. That also looked like a hit. This is gonna be a long trip. I'll see you guys at Skokie. Alrighty, well, we got a couple of decent kills. Got a ton more wildly unnecessary meat, completely unnecessary feathers, etc. But more importantly, we didn't see Alwyn. Well, at least we've got a really nice female heavy crew over here, so we might luck out. Hi there. 3 farming. That is what we're here for. Hi. See you there? Hello. Level 3 farming, we are there for that as well. Alrighty, now you 2 are agriculture, but the cool thing is, and I know I've said this repeatedly, you 2 do not need to be close to your job site. So the farm shed, the people that work at the farm shed, the actual farmers, they want their house to be as close to the farm shed as possible, and then the farm shed itself to be as close to the fields as possible. But if you're making them an animal handler, a barn worker, anything like that, those are treated just like any other job, where the second they start walking to work, that's when the work is going to actually start happening. But at the same time, what are you out of? Really, you're still out of bowls? Seriously? I mean, they're making 5 a day. How many could you possibly use? Go nuts. Make 10 a day. All right, my man, off to Astoria. We have a very small list that still remains. And much obliged as always, my man. 2 extraction female. That's the last on the list, right? The campfire people are like ostracized out of town these days. Oh, nice. Another female heavy. Hi. Production. Unfortunately, we're decent on that for now. We are gonna get back into it. Nice. There's one. Hi. All right, let's get you taken care of. And there's that. There's that. There's... Be mindful to not put 3s together. See, that's the other funny thing. We have so many really good people that we could easily get, wow, we do have... I completely forgot that both of those blacksmiths are not fully staffed. We don't really have to have these guys spinning their wheels at the workshop. That's fine. Let's at least just get into the Bronze Age officially, and we'll worry about what the blacksmiths are doing. Alrighty, now one big difference from the Valley to this one is, okay, cool, the campfire people are more plentiful. You got 5 instead of 3. Where the hell am I going? But they make up for that by giving you only the 3 towns. So my man, off to what is probably my favorite town actually so far. Take me to Klonika, and let's cross our fingers. Thanks again as always, my man. Alrighty. Let's see if we get lucky. When I set off on this journey for people, I kind of forgot to factor that part in. There's less towns. The valley's loaded. There's what, 7 towns in that map? There's not nearly that here. Okay. All right, everybody cross your fingers. Oof. No, not good. That's not good. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, it's like, oh man, I like to have them balanced is the thing, you know? I just like, you know, because then when it comes time to marry them off, you know, you have that balance of, you know, oh, they're both going to be 5, or they're both going to be, you know, whatever. Ew. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Whatever, I already got that achievement. Eat it, Sea Dog. You know, I was just about to ask for a ride home. That should have been better. But yeah, I was just about to ask for a ride home, but... early evening, day 2. We've already done our annual... seasonal mining. What was that? I'm calling that one a glitch. That one went through his shoulder. No, now I'm mad. Now you're not escaping this one. Oh, that one was my fault. That one was 100% me. But anyway, we're way crazy behind on the hunting because every time I play this game, I'm always... It's the one skill that I just never, ever get up. What in the world was... I should not be having this much difficulty with a frickin' rabbit. Either I lead too much or I don't lead at all. Jerk. But yeah, the way I see it, there's not really any reason to not walk home. You know, it's not like there was much really that we can do in the day. Although, with that being said, there's not really any daylight requiring stuff that we're going to be doing. We can build whenever we want. We can chop trees and make fields and whatever whenever we want. And that's really the long and short of what we're doing this season anyway. We're going to actually focus on the town. We've got good people in place. We just don't have the infrastructure yet. We don't have the buildings yet. Got to get tech. Got to get XP. We got to get our guy good. So we'll just, again, kill anything that comes across us and hope for some XP. And Alwyn. I'm carving stuff here. Get... I mean, I'll take the bandits, but... Duck. What? Okay, that's cheating. Yeah, what are you doing? What? Make up your mind. Ow. Yeah, I saw this last season. You guys were... Yeah, you switch weapons. You switch weapons, and you switch them intelligently. Oh, they made you guys smart. Yep, cheese and onions. Yeah, I'm dying to see what you were packing. Ow, lame. Oh, wooden all the way around. Sheesh. Well, all that's gonna be for sale. Alright, well, back to the killing, and I guess I'll see you at home. Apparently we missed one. I hope you were packing something better. Well, given that that was a copper bowl in the tree, I would imagine so. What you got? Oh, now we're talking... Well, not the crossbow, but... Alright, we'll definitely take those two at least. That's cool. Oh. Oh, thank you. Not really sure how that happened, but very cool. And it would be rude not to, at least loot the trap. Hops. Well, back to the killing, I suppose. What am I looking at? Okay. Yep, there's a friend. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I probably should have switched off to the club for that one. But what killed the first one? Or two? I also see a badger out there. We should patch up. Alright, yeah, what's going on over here? We've got a little hunting camp with several dead wolves. Like, already dead wolves. Oh, shut it, you already hurt. Uh-oh. I'm about to get hurt. Man. Goodbye. Yeah, somebody definitely took down two. Stone arrows. Oh, bronze knife. Take that action. You know, it's funny. I had deliberately turned off the music for the first little montage I was going to put together. Just because I was like, oh, wait, during editing, this will be easier to make a bit more immersive. I accidentally forgot for the second montage. And that probably saved my life from those bandits. And then I was about to start another one. I did shut the music off, and it was only by using the hunter sense that I even saw those dead wolves. So a couple of those probably could have gone south. But those dead wolves are also what, well, I was kind of hoping to find and to come across. Oh wow, yeah, this place is just littered with wolf carcasses. Geesh. Because I don't know what this Alwyn interaction is going to look like. You know, I don't know if he's at a camp or if he's just hanging out on the roadside. You know, did he set up shop slightly or something? Like, I have no idea what to even look for. Oh, that was a terrible shot. But in my mind's eye, if it was going to be a camp, it'd be something like that, where there'd be several already killed wolves. Also, I'm way off track from getting home. Actually, our house is just over here. Well, I mean, I was more concerned with getting XP and potentially finding my buddy than I was in immediately racing home. Man, the second Pia Stovey opens up, we've got to dump all this frickin' meat. I guess I could cook it first. We don't need the money, but we could use the production points, especially since now we're looking at...
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry. Especially since now we're looking at, oh, we want a stall. We want a better sewing hut. We definitely need the better blacksmith because, wow, I was definitely caught sleeping on that one. I'm over here bemoaning not having tin and not having iron and blah, blah, blah. We can't even handle iron right now.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
Yeah, but my man, what we were just working on was getting just Omaha Steaks level production of meat. Like, come on, dude. This isn't... This isn't deep enough to take a bath in, is it? Partially. Sort of. Oh, wow. We got all kinds of status going on there. Oh, which one did I eat that gave me hell? Oh, I think it was the apples, actually. All right. Well, oh my God. We need the points. We need the points. Just keep telling yourself, whoa, 7 minutes. Just keep telling yourself we need the points. I'll see you guys in a minute. Man, I swear this game has just straight up time dilation. An entire day passes by in what feels like 3 minutes, but 7 real world minutes just seems to drag for an eternity. Anyway, we're done with this. Let's get over, sell it all off so we can, you know, move properly and also take a bath. And God, we got to get something built. I don't just want to make more houses. I want to make something. I also want to get some decorations put up. All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's get over to Piastovia. Just sell everything off, and we'll mess around some decorations. I'm honestly not sure which ones give you technology. Honestly, I don't even remember if those gave us technology or not. Oh, speaking of points, there's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Okay, well, I also just checked to see what our technology was kind of looking like right now. We're 700 and change away from that mine, but we're only about 250, 300 away from the next level kitchen, which that's actually really cool because we'll be able to start messing with the flour and we can get some breads, and then we can turn this whole bowl and, well, I was gonna say bowl and plate situation, but no, we're only making bowls. We can turn that whole thing off altogether and just, you know, breads.
How have you been?
Yay, bread.
Farewell.
You gotta love when you bankrupt a tailor with meat.
How do you...
Just silly.
There's good goodbye.
While we're here, one other thing that we want to do, yeah. Wait, what do you mean you don't?
Have a good day.
You?
How can I help?
Okay, here we are. If we want to have this thing started off in the spring here, we're gonna need... How many are we gonna need?
How can I see you around?
Hang on, let me do some quick math here. Hi, I would
can I
like
help you?
64 exactly, please. I mean, it's going to become quickly irrelevant once the thing gets started and they start
Only the best. See
threshing.
you soon.
You know, we're going to be drowning in flaxseed. We're going to need to be dumping that thing off like crazy. But also one more reason to get that production moving, because completely forgot that the stall was production technology dependent. Whoops. Oh, right. All of this. Yeah, let's, yeah. Oh man, I just checked the hunting skill. We're at 4. Now, it is entirely doable and possible to get to level 10 with the traps. But oh man, like we've been doing traps and actual hunting for a pretty considerable amount of time here, and geez, just not much to show for it, is there? Alrighty, so there's a couple of just town side decorations, just out in the open ones that I want to mess around with a little here. I'm thinking the majority of them will want to put near the hunting lodge. You know, there's like a tanning rack kind of thing, and there's the archer target itself. That would be fun to mess around with. Before we get into too much of anything, we should probably limestone first, though. Oh, I think there's also, a defeathering station and a few other things. I don't think the townsfolk will use any of that while it's an actual work day or work time or whatever. But yeah, it would at least be cool to see if they'll use them before and after work, because so far I haven't seen one single person use any of the laundry. And I am a little miffed about that. Alright, but we'll slam this out and I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, well, that is unfortunately just about gonna do it. Alright, we got that all done and out of the way. What goes into these things? Well, it's not the miscellaneous, oh. Yeah, that's a ways. Oh my god. You make outhouses. Alright, I'll throw up a couple of these. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any linen thread. Yeah, so a couple of these are going to need to get, we might just have to go across the street and buy some linen thread, as we just put down a whole bunch of flax. Well, we're going to put down a whole bunch of flax, but yeah, this thing's probably going to be real finicky. Oh man, I am second guessing a lot of my town planning. Well, when I first put the town out, I wasn't really planning on getting heavy into decorations or into, you know, a lot of the higher tier buildings or anything.
As long as he doesn't.
So, yeah, so that can go there. I suppose we can. No, we can't use it. We can make huge wood piles for no reason.
Sometimes you
I might. I don't know. Oh, right. This is definitely one that I wanted. We definitely wanted this one too. Oh, really? Oh, and it's production technology too. I did not realize
People of
that.
science learn how to read from books. We learn from road science.
I
This hand scares
we learned from the road.
It always looks
Okay.
at me as if I was the one.
All right, we definitely need at least 2 defeathering stations. Or wait, no, I meant butter churning stations. I mean, we have absolutely nothing that produces butter just yet, but I don't know, heck, with as much flip-flopping and back and forth as I've been doing, we might actually get there. Let's go grab a whole bunch of linen. We'll give the tailor a chance to make some of her money back after she was forced to buy just an actual metric ton of grilled meat off of us.
Our quartermaster is a
Hi.
good fellow.
Great.
Wait, do you not?
And hope to see you soon.
Okay. I would have expected. Is it you again? Oh, all right, cool. That's okay. Yes, that's disgustingly high, but
Take care.
I mean, with the amount of money we've got right now, what are we spending it on? What are we even saving for? You know, I really do have to admit, as I'm kind of backpedaling on a lot of my town planning decisions here. Yeah, it was always intended and destined to be a very small town. A lot smaller than the scope that I'm leaning into right this second, but I'm realizing this area does not lend itself to agriculture. You know, there's not really large places for animals to wander without, you know, getting stuck into other buildings or stuck into people and stuff like that. There's definitely not a good chunk of land just to turn into farmable field. I kind of didn't plan agriculture well, but we should be able to get a pretty good heavy industry if that's what we wanted.
My relatives over.
Maybe we will. All right, I have no idea how finicky or angry it's gonna get about this one. I would put that one in there, right? Jeez, lady, you should get that looked at. I mean, I moved us real close to the capital, so if you want to hit up that barber surgeon, go for it. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck. Okay. Well, I would very much like to see people actually using these. Whether or not that happens, we'll see. Where do we want to put this? I mean, just for fun and the RP of it all, I kind of want one in front of. Oh, geez, yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, everything's too tipped. I wasn't thinking about decorations. Decorations really do want a very level ground. That could be funny. Oh no, I want to save that for the. Well, we can put a defeathering station between the two.
And other as well.
Yeah, it would be kind of funny to just have this across the street from the hunting lodge. Like they're literally just gonna be taking shots out the door. Ah, whatever. Now, I definitely want to make one more of these. And I don't, to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's going to let me put it where I want to. Because I would hazard a guess that all this is going to be owned. Yeah, this area is restricted. Nuts. Where else can I put this? Now, I want one of these, honestly, kind of mostly just because, well, there's some experiments I want to test. First, I want to see if I can get maybe a 100-point arrow, but just how high can you get on a flat level surface? Because to the best of my knowledge, I don't think the 100-point arrow is even possible unless you're on a pretty significant incline. But the other reason is I want to see if even taking shots at the target is going to give you hunting XP. And that's fairly straight. You know, I might actually put up a few more. You know, with all the decorations that I'm putting up, I haven't even checked to see if I'm getting any points for this. But I am curious to see if this will count for, well, basically anything. Yeah, there we go. Give it a little bit of a rotation. Too much rotation. All right, let's try this again. Kind of want to point it vaguely in the direction of my house. That looks decent. All right. So we can take shots from the island. We can take... I was trying to get visual lines of sight. Just kind of reference points. Because when you're trying to take really extreme shots with it, you need a lot of reference points for it. I should, but I don't feel like it. There doesn't really seem to be much in the way of buildings that we can upgrade. We've got the highest kitchen we can have. We've got the highest workshop that we can have. Not that we really care too much about a workshop. We've kind of got the highest of, well, everything that we can. Although, you know, here's a thought that just occurred to me. Oh, there's going to be no space. Never mind. It just hit me that once we get the maxed out hunting lodge, you can put 4 people in it. So we definitely do not need... We won't need 2 copies of the building because we'll be able to take the 2 out of here, put them into there, destroy this building, use the land. You know, this, what is this getting us? One of them's getting us just exclusively copper, and one's getting a handful of stone and predominantly limestone. Both of the extraction or excavation sheds are likely going to go. So I was looking at like a little bit of a footprint that was going to be vacated, but it's likely not going to turn into anything fruitful as far as agricultural land goes. 1,700. That's not okay. Yeah, who didn't see this one coming? Okay, fantastic. 3 stacks of logs. 3 stacks of planks over here. And we're finally at the 1,500 range. Normally, I am so much more on top of this than I have been with this playthrough. That's a ridiculous amount of fertilizer that we're never going to use. Good amounts of money once we actually unlock the resource stall. Also, that's a lot of stone we don't really need either. Alright, well, I suppose in a completely wildly unnecessary maneuver, just to get rid of some of the weight, we could get the basis of 2 more houses started. We are starting to get a little bit of a slight neighborhood going off to the south side of town here. You know, we'll put in some nice, well, I was going to say lakefront, but riverfront property. Although, as I'm walking over here, I'm realizing they're going to get a wonderful view of Piastovia's massive palisades. Do we fill this in, or do we use it as courtyard kind of stuff? I kind of want to save this. I think I want to save that. Alright, well, real quick while it's getting late here. All I brought was stone and logs, so we'll try to get at least foundation and the stick built kind of action put up here. I was going to say it'll give us something to do tomorrow. I really do not know what to expect for tomorrow. I mean, obviously taxes. Hopefully they don't glitch out this time. But we can't be done with the story. When they finish a story, there's usually fanfare, and there's cut scenes, and they let you know when you've finished a storyline. And not only do they let you know that you finished a storyline, but there's resolution. There's like a really a finality to it. And the biggest thing that's making me think that we are definitely not done with this is everything about this this entire map and this entire area that we've been living in here for the last 6 years. It's been bigger, more involved, more in depth, more real, more everything. And with it just being so much more, we're definitely not done with this. I mean, yeah, okay, the town is in shambles, but I meant just this in general, the Oxbow. We're definitely not done here. But we're going to have to not be done next year. So thank you so much for joining me in this winter in the Oxbow, and hope to see you in the spring. This is 7. Good night, guys.